Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day and a wonderful weekend. Another look here at Solana, see what's going on. Big surprise, 8 billion liquidation swept, almost perfect, bounced right off that 160. Now it's back up to 170, which is a tentative resistance level, so keep this in mind. We got to be careful taking a long into this. I'd wait for it to break above and then consider a bullish backtest of that horizontal trend. So what we want to talk about though is not just that one thing. Obviously, we're going to take a look at new liquidation levels, see if that's changed at all, which it probably has, considering all that liquidation on the downside just got destroyed. And we'll kind of take a look at a few other things. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. The whole concept of me making these videos is to help you become a better trader. If you want a bit better of a leg up, cryptocash.tech is a site linked down below. Feel free to check that out. To all of our newer community members, I would definitely recommend reading through our trade alert section, where I kind of give you heads up on trades that I'm planning to take. This is just kind of a newer feature. Signals guide, of course, make sure you read through that. And obviously the premium section here, we took some nice profits. AVAX 57% short, Doge 22, and then I think we took a Bitcoin long. Actually got in and out right at 68.8 before the price pulled back. So it's been a pretty good time. And overall, we're not taking a lot of trades. Like I don't like to get crazy when the price pulls back like it did. So I would just give you some friendly advice when the price starts ripping. Try not to get too over leveraged. Okay, really easy to say. More difficult to do. Easier to say, harder to do. Anyways, we take a look at this play out here from before. It's performing pretty darn close to what was expected. I thought that we were going to take a lot longer to get down to that 160 level. It happened like almost shortly after I uploaded the video. So pretty crazy stuff yesterday. Let's look at liquidation levels first and see what's going on. And if you could please, folks, hit that like button. Let's see if we can get 200 likes in this video. It'd be awesome. Usually we get somewhere in the range of 100 to 150, and that's much more than we're used to, which is excellent. So thank you again for always doing that. Anyways, local liquidation here, not a ton, and this is normal. Bitcoin has a very similar chart where people were kind of got shaken out. Both longs and shorts got destroyed. More so longs, obviously, but the late shorts also got hit pretty hard. And no matter how you look at it here, there's not a ton of liquidation. We can see some upwards about 172 to 174. Those could be the next targets there. But again, I think it's less likely we see that. But truth is, we got to look at the charts first and see what's going on. Again, we just got to recognize that 170 was that previous resistance. We got to give it a chance to hold. If we do take a look here, liquidation delta, there's more shorts in the market than longs, and that's normal and natural when the price breaks key level supports and continues to run to the downside. However, Solana was one of the few coins here today that's recovering so well, and it leads me to believe that we're probably due to continue higher. Okay, just in the overall sense, I do think Solana's it's more worthwhile taking longs than shorts as far as just having more success with that. So let's take a look here and see if that's a possibility or where we're at here. So daily time frame, working our way down, we can see massive bearish engulfing candle from yesterday. Let's quickly look at our SMAs and recognize that we're above all of the important ones. Basically just, we're in really good shape. Every single moving average is below us, okay? So still a good situation. Heaven forbid the price does pull back. I think we're gonna see a ton of support once again at this level of 158 to 160. We already saw it when the price bounced off that level. Again, there's a previous high. We see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attempts to break it, and then once it broke it, it pretty much didn't look back until just yesterday. So that's a good sign. It really reaffirms that there's a lot of support there. Not to say we couldn't still slowly bleed out and then inevitably break down, but the likelihood of going lower than 160 at this point seems less probable. However, let's double check this here, make sure we understand this, because when we look at this chart and we look at the daily time frame, we can recognize that we're seeing this pullback with the RSI. However, the money flow index is still very high. And this leads me to believe that we have a lot more sustainability. Again, when the money flow index is high, it generally implies there's a lot of money in it, and the price action isn't going to go too much lower because we're at this strong zone. And the good thing is too, we got a little reset there where the RSI is in that natural area of support between 50 and 70. It's an awesome place. Again, this doesn't mean it can't still go lower. It just implies that it has good momentum on the upside, regardless of how terrible yesterday's trading day was. Okay. Same thing with MACD. It's not fully diverging. Trend strength index. Everything's looking pretty solid in the overall sense. While it's not perfect by any stretch, it's still much better than most coins at this rate. Okay. So let's take a look here. A 4-hour time frame. We can recognize here again, just to clarify, previous resistance strong resistance moving forward. We just kind of got to presume that that level will be a resistance. And in fact, this could even be the beginning of a head and shoulders. I mean, this does look like it's kind of got the makings of it. All right. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see rejection off 170 at least the first time. We take a look here at the, see here what, we're going to take a look quickly at the MACD, still diverging, but it's trying to gain strength, but it still hasn't done it yet. RSI is really close to 50 on the 4 hour. This is good. Kind of letting us know that we're trying to break bullish, if you will. Again, that reaffirms that resistance at 170. Getting above that, super awesome. Money flow index is quite high. I like this here. This is definitely good. It's not great, of course, because it's tapering off, but it's still maintaining itself, implying that money isn't flowing away from Solana. Even though it did for a little while, it came right back in and essentially adjusted that average. So that's a good sign. We can also see stochastic swinging up here, letting us know our tentative bottom is in. I'm just a little concerned with this guy here, this 170 resistance. I don't really like what's happening here at this point with the price action. Ichimoku cloud, we can confirm we're below the cloud. However, lagging span is soon to intersect. Conversion line is above the baseline. This is 2 out of 3 reasons why a long position may be viable. However, we're still below that resistance again. So hypothetically, the price continues up, comes over here, perfect place to consider a long. Okay, we'd break our short-term descending trend. We'd be back up above some pretty important areas of resistance. So I'm looking for an entry at 170 for a long if we can break through it and retest it. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Again, hypothetically, we do not close above 170 today, then we're going to have a situation where the price action is probably more likely to continue lower, and we'll be stuck under some key level resistances there. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for. Again, that's generally the consensus, but you do got to recognize, folks, this is a weekend. Trading on weekends is very funky. So if you're going to trade or insist on trading, again, low leverage, low position size, and just not a lot of positions. Some people will they'll have like 10, 15, 20 positions open. That's crazy. It's best to focus on 1 or 2, maybe at most, okay? So just some friendly advice, less is more in a lot of ways with trading. So you'll come to realize that in time. Either way, I hope I imparted you with some good knowledge. Make sure you check out Bitunix too, folks. These guys are awesome. Link down below for some excellent rewards. No KYC or VPN required exchange. Only available until the end of the month for this bonus here. Other than that, looking forward to working with you. I hope you have a great rest day. Deeply appreciate you liking the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.